is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. First down. We're going to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Finds the receiver wide open. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Busha. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, what a great call here by this defense. They're playing man coverage. The free safety kind of roaming the middle of the field. Uses his eyes to be able to read the quarterback and really anticipates the throw to come up with that interception.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Here's the option play. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. The Falcons have first and 10 here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8. We'll try to run it with the option. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
He'll throw it now. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. And the Falcons will try to keep this drive moving. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he's got it already past the first down marker. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Falcons looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. So we'll start the second quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense is still clicking.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Here's the point after attempt. What's this, a fake? They're going to try to throw for it. This is caught. How about that? The fake works. They add 2 points. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And the Falcons offense is on the field now. They're going to run the option. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Fighting him off. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Offense getting set. Second down play here. On the ground, it's Harris. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer. The Falcons will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with. But I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Dropping back, it's Busha. He's running out of time here. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Play action fake, looking to throw. And this time it's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They feed the fullback this time. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The Falcons will line up to boot it away. They'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the punt down at the 35. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 38.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the defense joins the party with a score. Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Scanning the field, it's Howard. And he grabs it for the 2-point try to build this lead even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking for some space. It's Harris. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Here's the second down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Here, we've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. They'll try the option play here. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. They bring him down right at the 20. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They don't pick up the blitzers. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Touchdown, Ohio State. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Well, Kirby knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times we talk about vision. Usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown. But we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this two-point conversion. Nice call.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Falcons offense is on the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And now a carry here for the fullback. Second down after that previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 15. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Howard. Throws it to the right. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it again. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He's escaping the pocket now. Looking to scramble now. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. In the red area, it's Henderson. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And this one is getting ugly. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. And now the try for 2. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion as they add a little more salt in Getting set to kick the ball off now. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. They'll run the option. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Falcons will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he fields it at the 15. Coverage team brings down the returner. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action here on first down. And looking for a big play here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Using his legs here. He's found some room at the 45. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Got a lane, can he get in? Touchdown, Ohio State. Stretching the lead, this one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? The pass rush closing in.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. A Under heavy pressure, not a very good kick. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll give it to the back. Some hard running there through a tackle. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And then first down, right back to the running game. Great move there. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the route is on. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Looking downfield. It's Howard. It's incomplete. A dangerous pass there. Almost picked off in the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this.
It's a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Trying to find some room. It's Henderson. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gaps.
Breaks a tackle into the clear. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's not going to get there. Stop short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Falcons offense is on the field now. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Looking to throw. It's Busha. Running out of time in the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the... going about their business.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attack.
They pressure it and get it. The loss back to the 7-yard line. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could airing this one out toward the sideline. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.